Welcome to the third episode of the Kalajoki Lukio podcast. My name is Pinja.
And I'm Seida.
And today we're talking about traveling. I think it's good to travel because you can see the world and learn about different cultures. And you kind of can change the way you think about the world and see things. And also it can break some stereotypes you have about like certain cultures. And of course you can eat good food and meet people, see nature. And you can make some new friends, even learn new languages if you're like brave enough.
I think that traveling is the only thing that if you use money for it, it pays it back like a million times.
Yeah.
Like you get so many good memories and it's just so amazing thing and we all should have a chance to try it at least once in a lifetime.
Yeah, and it kind of, if you travel somewhere that is very different from your home country, it can kind of make you like value and respect your home country more. And for example, if you're abroad, you can see why Finland is a nice place to live, even though the other places are great as well. But like,
I like to travel. I love when I have a chance to go abroad, and I really don't get this homesickness. But every time I come back, I realize how amazing country Finland is.
Yeah,
we don't think it enough.
Yeah, and it kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's not all about Finland, it's more like it's good to be home again. Yeah. Well, I've been in Austria, Germany, Sweden, Norway, Estonia, and Iceland, and like mostly in like northern countries and in the middle Europe. And I'd love to go to like Asia and southern Europe, Africa and such. We were together in Austria.
Yeah. I have been in Austria and in Germany and France at the same trip. Also I have been in Spain, Sweden and Norway. And the funny thing with Sweden and Norway is that I went hiking with my scout friends and there is this place called Border of Three Countries where there is like this huge stone thing and you can run around it and you are like it takes 10 seconds and then you are like in Finland, Sweden and Norway almost at the same time. And yeah,
it's kind of like the border of all three countries. Yeah. Like, well, I was also in like Norway and Sweden. We went to, with my family, we went to Turku and there we took a ship and went to Sweden and then we drove from the southern Sweden to the southern Norway to Oslo and then we went to the north and kind of went through all the three Laplands.
Like
and
road trip.
Yeah. But like, for example, these projects that we have in school, the Erasmus and Nordplus, they're really great because you can see the world like, for example, like many of these countries I have visited have been through a school trip. Like, for example, we were in Austria last year and then I was in Germany in the 9th grade and I'm going to Faroe Islands in 2 weeks. Yeah. And I've made some really good friends and I've met many people who I still stay in touch with and it's amazing.
I think these projects are also important because not every family has enough money to go abroad.
Yeah.
It's really expensive and for example I have been in Austria, Germany and France from school project and we are going to Ireland in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. As for myself, my family doesn't have enough money to go like abroad that often, and we mostly like road trip around Finland. And like we went to Norway and Sweden, but it was by a car, so we don't really go that far, I guess. So it's amazing that I can travel so much through school.
Yeah, we have the same thing. Like I'm the only one from my family who has went further than Sweden or Russia. Like I have seen so much and got new friends.
Yeah.
So it's really amazing and it's really important opportunity to have.
Yeah, and like my friend was in Italy like last week actually, and he just came back from there, and he also told that it was an amazing trip. It was also like, I think it was a Erasmus project, but like he went to Rome, and like you don't go to Rome every day. It's so cool that you can travel through school. It makes it so much cheaper, because traveling costs a lot of money, and I wouldn't have the money to go abroad like even every year. But now I'm gonna be abroad 4 times this year, and I think I was a lot, and mostly through school.
Yeah, I have the same. And when now we are 18, we can go by ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
I have a plan to go somewhere this year alone.
Yeah.
I want to see something all by myself and
Yeah.
try new things. But I was thinking like maybe I could try with something quite safe, like go to Denmark
Yeah.
or Great Britain.
Well, like I was just in February, I think. I was in Stockholm with my friends. We went to see a concert there. So that was cool because we were all 18 now, because I'm the youngest of our friend group. So yeah, so I'm finally 18, so we all went to Stockholm by ourselves without any like proper adults, I think.
Yeah.
So it was really fun to like go by yourself there.
Yeah, like being 18 gives so much new opportunities
Yeah.
to do. Like you don't need your parents' permission so many things anymore.
Yeah, but like I said, the traveling costs a lot, but you can find maybe cheaper options, because there are like cheaper flights and cheaper hotels. You don't always have to take the 5-star hotels and stuff, because it's an experience itself when you go like, I don't know, backpacking. And yeah, and it's I think it's still a better investment to spend money for traveling and like good experiences than clothes and actual like things. So you get more out of it, I think.
When we say we get new friends
Yeah.
from new countries, we also got to know in these school projects, got to know another students. Like we weren't friends before the trip to Austria. Like we are both in
Student council.
student council, and we knew each other.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but when we went to Austria, it was like immediately when the trip started, we and other girls were like best friends, and it was really amazing week with you guys. So
yeah, and it kind of brings the people you travel with a lot closer to you. And like, yeah, we didn't know each other that well, and we weren't enemies, but we were friends. Yeah, just knew each other.
Yeah.
And it was cool to get to know you, and also the other people that were with us in Austria. And I think we're all pretty good friends now. It's cool.
And when you're abroad, it's good to also have friend you know and you feel safe, because you have someone who you can trust there, and it's really to know that you can speak Finnish with someone.
Yeah.
Like if you speak whole day English, it's really like your brains are doing so much thinking, and then you can just at the evening talk about your day with someone in Finnish, so it doesn't need so much thinking anymore.
Yeah, and even though it's like, it's great to practice your English and it's great to speak with the people abroad, but it's still kind of like comforting to have someone to speak your own language with. So, yeah.
But about this language thing, like I have friends who didn't want to come to IS classes because they were like, oh, I don't know how to speak English.
Yeah.
And I think it's sad because none of us is perfect.
Yeah.
And in here you can learn it, and when you go to abroad, you don't have to be perfect. You just, the more you try to speak, the better you get. You can't get better if you don't try.
Yeah, that's true. And like even, well, if you like study a language, like, well, we study Swedish, and some people study like Russian or German, and if you go to the countries where they speak those languages, it's kind of a great opportunity to also practice that language, because English is something we speak kind of often in Finland, even though like
it's part of our basic day,
Yeah.
internet and
yeah.
news and everything.
But yeah, the other languages you don't speak that much. I studied Russian in middle school, and I've never spoken to Russian to anyone except like my classmates and my teacher. So yeah.
But as I mentioned before, we are going to Ireland in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And it's also a school trip, but not a project. It's like the IS group's own thing. So, what have you heard about this trip to Ireland from former students?
About the Ireland trip, because I have friends who are like third years in this school, so they were in Ireland last year. So they told me that it was a really fun trip, and they saw a lot, and I just heard it's really fun and it's an experience, even though like maybe the hostel is not a 5-star hostel, but it's okay because it's still an experience that you want to have. I don't really know. I'm really looking forward to the Trinity College and all of the like stuff that William has planned for us. But I think I don't really have any expectations for like what I'm gonna do like outside the program. Maybe like go to a Disney store and
that's the new
and like explore some like thrift shops and
and maybe try something new food.
Yeah,
Fun.
absolutely. Yeah.
But I think for me it's opportunity to have fun with friends.
Yeah.
And I think whatever we do, even though it would be watching Netflix at the hostel,
Yeah.
it would be fun with friends.
Yeah,
So
it's just going abroad with friends. It's
Yeah.
fun.
that's
yeah.
the best part.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
And we have collected money for it.
Yeah.
We have this cafe where everyone has paid something for it,
Yeah.
and we have got a lot of money from it.
Yeah.
I was really surprised of the amount. And we also sold these cookie boxes, and we also have baked for teachers.
Yeah. But like, even though it's been a lot of work to bake and to sell all the things in the cafe and like do stuff, but it still really pays off for the trip. Yeah.
In conclusion, traveling is amazing
Yeah.
way to see the world and understand the differences between people and
Yeah.
different countries.
Eat food.
Eat food, food is good. Taste all the new things and try new things, and don't be scared if you don't speak proper language, even English or something else.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.